Alright folks, the deck is Student of the Stars Priest. The goal of the deck is to draw and summon Student of the Stars, make them die, so that we can get additional copies shuffled into our deck that grow and grow and grow until we kill our opponent. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
Watch this.
I have no choice, but thank you, Kat. Appreciate the bits.
Stormwind will tremble before Tamsin roam.
Your path has brought you here.
Alright, we got the funny card.
We have turned our curse into our
Oh,
strength.
okay, these cards are quite good in the matchup, I would imagine. I assume they're just playing even lock to play the new Xyrella, which might be a bit of a problem for me in the late game. Hysteria might have been was the safer play there, but I'm no coward.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright. Aren't they fascinating?
I'm 7 moves ahead of
Okay. And just coin. Looks like it might be Reno, which is one of the ways that you can play even lock.
Aren't they fascinating?
Okay.
You are defenders of a doomed world.
It's not the hit I needed here.
Aren't they fascinating?
I lose.
Back to the lab. The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
Yeah, welcome, Black Guys.
What a display!
Yeah, I don't need
Strike,
to hear it.
then strike harder.
It is finished. You win.
Congratulations, you beat Student of the Stars Priest. Should have played around it. I mean, it's a ridiculous thing to say when I quite literally could have, if I had metered out my removal better. So yes, but unironically.
Tyrande versus Maiev.
Want to try an apple?
Your path has
No, thanks.
brought you here.
Alright, decent curve. Not sure what to expect. It could be mine, it could be Yogg, Miracle. Neither is probably a good matchup, especially the Mine Rogue is just atrocious for me. To the point where, like, I'm not even remotely playing the same game as the opponent. Oh, it's just a robot instead.
It is finished. You win.
We're going to be losing a lot of games with this deck. I don't have time to get in a hostage situation with the robot. Where, like, even if I can and will win, it still takes forever and is really boring content.
Tyrande versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
Your path has brought you here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Aman'Thul, huh? Okay. That could be fun. Should be fun.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Justice Creator, thank you for the bits. Been doing some thinking. I think the +3/+3 Death Rattle is even more infinite than the +2 damage Plagues. Assuming skill matchup with avoiding Plagues, this deck is probably going to be even better than Plagues, yeah. There's no doubt in my mind. Thank you, Justice Creator.
What is Elun's will?
Alright, let's play this.
Foreign constellation is extra bright.
The Mass Hysteria keep is a little bit of a bummer now. But it'll be fine.
There is so much untapped power in this world.
Aren't they fascinating? Back to the lab.
Everybody's shuffling.
The Tauren constellation
I wonder how frequently,
is
though.
extra bright.
That's on curve. I'd probably just go ahead and eat that with the Cannibalize and then trade into it, right?
Aren't they fascinating? Back to the
I don't think I want to make the same mistake I made earlier and like waste my early game removally resources. There's no music. Does it play on both sides or just when you play it? I don't actually know. Oh, this is a greedy, greedy list. My god.
The Tauren constellation
It's coming from
is
the guy
extra
playing
bright.
Student of the Stars Priest, by the way. They did not ban Auctioneer in Wild. They nerfed it and moved it out of the core set.
We're gonna be rich.
At this rate they'll make tome dampering unbanned in Wild and part of the core set. They've nerfed way too far.
Well met.
Sup.
Fanfix, thank you for the 16 months. And thank you, Sag, for the tip that I disagree with. I think a lot of people also just disagree with that, in that, if anything, a lot of people feel like they didn't go far enough, but balancing a video game meet everybody's expectations is not an easy task.
Our tombs.
Back to the lab.
The time reveal Azeroth's potential.
No, thank you.
A world cleansed of evil.
Oh my god, these are horrendous. I guess it's Alana. So, Gigantic Donuts, thank you for the 14 months. Roffle, it's Donuts time. I summon Megazord as my champion. Uh-oh. Better come up with something clever in response. Thank you for the 14 months, though. That's quite bad for me.
Only the beginning.
A new planet to burn.
Heroes that champion order.
This seems fun. Oh! Those are some good hits for me.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Cool. God, the consistent threats presented by the...
We're gonna be rich.
They still have the Wild, where every card can be used tagline. Every nerf and ban just feels like they're rewarded for not considering Wild balance in their card creation. They don't even have a standard sets don't enter Wild until they rotate out.
Yeah, it's really quite simple. What they need to do is, when they're creating new cards, instead of having to keep in mind hundreds of cards, they simply just think about thousands upon thousands instead. Idiots. It's just not as simple as you're making it out. Nothing ever is, but I understand your frustration. It's just, I mean, most people are happy with the day, and it shows a consideration for Wild. I think you're welcome to disagree on it, but to say that it's just as simple as considering Wild when they make cards is silly. but Wizards of the Coast manages somehow, you're going to Wizards of the Coast as your exemplar for perfect balance, especially in eternal formats.
What
Good call.
is in
Bold strategy.
We're gonna be rich.
They could have waited on nerfs until I was top 1000 in every ranking, including mercenaries.
If only. If only. Thank you, Sake. Alright, I need to clear this board and then figure it out from there.
Potential. Heroes that champion order.
You real. I don't know if I have neutral cards in my deck, so that's cool. Thank you all for the tips, though. I'm sorry that the balance patch is not to your liking, but you can't make everyone happy. And a lot of people were very unhappy prior to the balance patch, so... and are happier now. So what about them?
Ever jousted a dragon?
Incredible.
Planet to burn.
Faith is my mirror.
I think there would be a riot if I didn't do this, so I probably should do this.
Harmony. By beak and claw.
Will is my weapon. Will is my weapon.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
This will be a mercy.
Back to the lab.
Would you rather play Mercenaries or Battlegrounds? Definitely Battlegrounds.
Planet to burn.
Is not even close.
The light bends to sweet moves.
Mercenaries players, genuine question, have you all heard of Slay the Spire? I mean, have you? Because those are entirely different games that are not very similar at all.
They will break upon the sand.
That was like a pre-Mercenaries release meme where all people saw was the map and not any gameplay, and they said, "Oh, this is just Slay the Spire," and then it was absolutely nothing at all like Slay the Spire. It's dungeon crawling with cards. It's not really cards though, and it's also definitely not a roguelike, which is like a very important defining characteristic of Slay the Spire. 2, 4. I'll have a 6. So, what if we just press this button? Turns out that's pretty good. Yeah, the dungeon runs were far, far, far more similar to Slay the Spire than Mercenaries was.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
It's fine.
A new planet to burn.
Yeah, I also missed the dungeon runs. I think that was the most enjoyable form of the solo content for me.
This will be a mercy.
More akin to something like Fire Emblem Heroes or other RPS gacha mobile games, aka money grab. Yeah, I don't play those games, so I don't have a distinction to compare to. All I know is that I've played hundreds of hours of Slay the Spire, and it's nothing like it. Which is not a good thing in terms of what Mercenaries actually is. Or not a compliment to Mercenaries.
Worthless vermin. For all I've given, I do my reward.
That is a big boy.
A new planet to burn.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright. You are safe now.
I don't have great cards in hand, fortunately. My best option is maybe the Mass Hysteria. Maybe the Dancing Man. But this is, yeah, they took the Hysteria. Not a great matchup to be in. Opponent is somehow out-greeting me.
You are unfit to serve.
Okay, they didn't steal it at least. My god, that was terrifying for a moment.
Back to the lab.
A new planet to burn.
Yeah, it's just really hard to contend with the Gary to here. We'll do our best.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Job's done.
I do have a lot of removal in my deck. I just can't find it. Still can't find it. That was brutal.
Aren't they fascinating? The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Technically, we're still alive right now.
My hand is
Oh, good. At least they burned the Loatheb. But I don't even know what, like... I don't know, just getting the early Sargeras down is, not something my deck is capable of contending with. Or really any deck. Other than, like, something hyper aggro. Or combo. I mean, it could have been worse, right? They could have gotten the Gary off of the Symphony and won that way. So they could have gotten that Gary down even earlier.
Tyrande versus Mecha-Jaraxxus.
Is this an oops all warlock situation?
Mecha-Jaraxxus!
Your path has brought you here.
well met.
44 whole months. Glad to still see you enjoying the game.
I appreciate that, Illuminator. I give it a long-term support. Let's go here. And that way we can get more shadow visions. Interesting. That could be fun on an Aman'Thul. Yep. Don't mind additional copies of that. Sure.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
At last, a worthy
Okay.
disciple.
Unfortunately, we still run into the issue where Sargeras is devastating for me. So, need to figure that one out.
Back to the lab.
They did all that work to protect the Xamicus and then killed him? Oh, okay. Well, still.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
I hope they did not get a polymorph potion. That's why I didn't want to play the Grave Rune here, is because of poly.
At last, a worthy disciple. Well met.
Happy 5 months. We could have had almost 15 opossum babies in this amount of time.
I have no capacity nor desire to fact check that, so I'm just going to take your word for it. But thank you, American gentlemen. Appreciate the 15 months.
Together in harmony.
This seems fun.
Aren't they fascinating? Back to the lab.
See ya.
From wicker vows, hear my plea. These cursed spells I give to thee.
Seems interesting. Well, there goes that fun.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
All right, again, I don't want to play too... Like, I'm also just concerned about next turn, like, this being a 10-pot poly all. I don't know. That might be too passive. Back to the lab. I don't have a spell I'm able to play here, so this is the world's worst Love Everlasting.
Those we love are never truly lost.
Back to the lab. Back to the lab. Back to the lab.
Grave Rune Aman'Thul duplicate is going to be pretty pog. Yeah, that's what I've been saving it for, but I haven't had a good opening for it. With it didn't involve like being terrified of that 10 mana Kazakus potion or theoretical 10 mana Kazakus potion. All right, everyone's gone back to the lab for now.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
What if we just do this for now? Because I drew this guy. I guess we do play him as well.
Extra bright.
Or her. Her.
Everybody, pose for the camera!
I love that guy.
I ain't talking!
Potential.
That was an expensive clear. I still do have one more Aman'Thul in my deck.
Back to the lab.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
But I do not have life tap, which is the best hero power in the game. So that's unfortunate.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
But I do have a Mind Blast every other turn.
We're gonna be rich.
Aren't they fascinating? Back to the lab.
I think we've seen all of the relevant tech cards that could disrupt the Amara.
Constellation is extra bright.
Right, Dirty Rat and Mutanus are gone.
A new planet to burn!
Theotar isn't a real card.
Your purpose awaits.
Our gift of frost shields us.
A new planet to burn!
We've already seen the Reno. We know the Astalar is coming down here. Or in the near future.
A new planet to burn!
Potential.
What if we just play this and copy it? And then the light it burns that?
Yes, but how?
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Together in harmony.
I can't deny a good rot face.
No time.
Even when it's just like objectively wrong. I think the Calicos was the play there. They keep just, that's not smart.
Back to the lab.
Unless you're killing this yourself. Which I don't know if that's necessarily smart either.
A new planet to burn!
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Your wish is my suggestion.
It's fine. I assume they go for Geramicus here? But that's also very bad for me. Go here. How big is this? Whoa, that's big. Pyroblast? Pyroblast would be an insane choice when I have an Amara in hand.
You are safe now.
I should have just played the Student of the Stars. There's not many outcomes where Hysteria was going to be good there. It's just always Draxus.
Lord of the Burning Legion!
A new planet to burn.
The Tauren constellation
Ah, I
is
did
extra
mean to
bright.
do it in this order. That was a huge mistake.
From our mistakes.
I sincerely don't know what I was thinking there.
It's running out of cards!
I am absolutely the singular, or maybe not the singular. I am not the right person to ask about what the top 3 standard classes are. Especially not mere hours after a rather substantial balance patch.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Just forces trades into that, so it's like healing my own face.
I'm out of cards!
I'm really upset about with myself on that Hysteria turn. That was atrocious. What?
Back to the lab.
A new planet to burn.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose from here. Infinite value on board is so much better than infinite value in deck. It's like not even remotely close. You can just do
To the lab.
silly things like that and not even have to think about it.
I ain't talking.
That was just not a play that you needed to make for
To my everlasting.
any reason.
Tauren constellation is
But
extra
it simply
bright.
doesn't matter if you
This battle
like
is yours.
the Sargeras just solos my deck single-handedly. You cannot play value games against that card because you will lose every single time. Unfortunately, almost every matchup that I've encountered so far has been against that card.
Tyrande versus the Lich King!
All will serve me in death.
Your path has brought you
Alright, keep
here.
the insight for other stuff. Okay, try and find a palm reading or even a student to corrupt the insight.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
You permission to speak.
Okay. Should be a fine matchup, I think. I just haven't seen this deck in a while, and I will need an answer to the Marrowgar turn, as well as the Primus. So I need to prioritize that once I'm able to get things set up a little bit more. So probably a Mass Hysteria will be necessary, or at least an additional copy of Mass Hysteria might be necessary because, like, I'm already falling behind.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Sure.
A dark deed to defy death.
This might even just need to be a coin Mass Hysteria turn. We're that desperate already. Okay. His first few attacks were kind of weird.
Everybody needs a casket.
My compliments to the ship.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright. Back to the lab.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Might need Aman'Thul to save me somehow. I'm not even entirely sure how, but surely somehow, right?
We only need one.
Back to the lab.
Still also have to, like, hit the Aman'Thul. Probably need a removal spell that isn't Hysteria. Like a Mass Hysteria. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Part of me is happy to see that.
Job's done.
There are definitely some problems here.
Our gift of frost shields us.
All right.
The time reveals Azeroth's potential. A world cleansed of evil.
Okay. That's something. Yeah, I think Mech Rogo is probably the third best mech deck in Wild.
I will never. But you shall.
It's horrendous. Ugh.
Heroes that champion order.
GG, not yet. Oh my god, that's so lucky.
Job's done.
Kent?
Everybody needs a casket.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
It is an eternity of torment, isn't it?
Leave bones, please.
Gonna need that next turn for the Astalor. Just play around a Grave Strength top deck, I guess.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright. The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Job's done.
Even though it wouldn't be lethal, it would, like, set up a situation that was very difficult for me to deal with.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Back to the lab. Back to the lab.
Leave bones, please.
Ooh, I think we pull this out.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
We just need to survive the Marrowgar now. And the plagues, I suppose.
constellation is extra bright.
You are safe now.
Curious what this last card is. Have we seen? Yeah, we saw the hell yeah came off of the stolen Aman'Thul, which is an outrageous thing. But so I don't know what this card is. It could be a Grave Strength. I think that's probably the card that makes the most sense in that context. Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright. Clearly this is the start of a beautiful win streak. God. So many warlocks. That's not good for me.
Your path has brought you here.
Alright, just get these rolling early. Unfortunately, now this no longer corrupts the insight. Finally, Grook Fu Master is getting addressed. That card has been busted for years. You joke, but early Roffle streams. Included an instance of me getting single-digit legend with Grook Fu Master in my deck.
Constellation is extra bright.
GG. I would like to return to that earlier person the person who tipped earlier and said that they over nerfed things. I just want to talk to you. That's all. Wait, I blinked. How did they have that turn to? The anomaly.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
They've nerfed way too far.
My beloved Tyrande.
My dear Malfurion.
I haven't been able to get this online quickly. I don't... Alright, let's not make rash decisions based on past games. That'd be a goofy thing to do. Oh, it's a robot. Yeah, actually, maybe just holding back the quest was probably better, since I'm not getting a lot of quest value this game. We'll confirm that it's a robot. But...
Hey, I got you, friend.
yeah.
It is finished. You win.
Most of the bots are capable of mulliganing. It's just for some reason, some of the aggro druid bots don't complete their mulligan. For a while, like for a brief period, almost all of the bots were not interacting with their mulligan, and then something changed and they fixed, and then I don't know.
Tyrande versus Uther.
Justice will decide this.
Your path has brought you here.
Not sure what to expect with Paladin anymore. Could still just be Mech Paladin. Seems unlikely this is Mech Paladin. So probably Reno. Which means they're probably running Cariel, which does make the Student of the Stars a little bit rough. But it'll be a fun game nonetheless. Hopefully.
Job's done.
Oh, is it just Murlocs? Sure seems like it. Good. Great. Very nice outcome. Oof. I was kind of hoping to hit that with the insight here.
Tauren constellation is extra bright.
mean, that's about as much Cannibalize value as we're gonna get, right?
Aren't they fascinating?
Might as well cash in on it while we can.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Become the
Yeah.
This
This is why I've been wanting to hang on to the Mass Hysteria.
brightness calls.
At least they didn't Omega High Roll yet. There it is. You're welcome, Umbra.
Back to the lab.
Back to the lab. Okay. That actually activates the light. It burns now. Although I can also just remove stuff from the game here.
The time reveal Azeroth's potential. A world cleansed of evil.
Okay. Oof. That was devastatingly bad for me.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Heroes and champion order.
Guess I should have just gone with this.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
It's just GG, right? Yeah.
It is finished. You win.
With dignity.
Oh, that was unfortunate. We got lucky with this, but not the Murkai. I think most other situations we probably win from that spot, but the Murkai came out. We might have even been better with no Murkai and an earlier Rush Man.
Tyrande versus Scarlet.
Okay. I've got a lot of spells in this deck.
Light begin.
Your path has brought you here.
Okay, so probably Plague, right? If I had to guess.
Come, be my pet.
No?
I have things you never knew
Okay, that's
you wanted.
interesting.
Be at peace.
My undying gratitude.
Excuse me, over here.
Fantastic.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
That actually messes with the Animate Dead, but I don't know. Worrying about the future is for cowards.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
All right. So what we want to do is set up a Dragonfire Potion into the Light It Burns coin Aman'Thul turn. Uh-oh. Rip to the person who said it's a rogue.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
How often does that actually happen anymore? Very rarely.
Pick me! Pick me!
Wait, that's rude. I didn't want them to be able to do that.
The better.
I wanted to play Aman'Thul. Wait, they actually have spells in their deck? Frost spells in their deck?
Me have that for you. Breathe it.
Oh, it's Rainbow. I have to play this here. I don't really want to. Just to keep the Love Everlasting going. That means they could have a Patchwork on curve here. Okay. That's what I figured it was.
Back to the lab.
order.
These are all kind of bad, so we'll take them DJ.
Haven't seen that before.
I just, again, need to keep the spell rolling. Next turn, we Creation Protocol after forging it and play both the minions, unless we need another Aman'Thul.
Who knows what
Hell yeah.
secrets will uncover?
You have earned an eternity of torment.
It's a little rough for me.
Constellation is extra bright.
Oh wait, that's the wrong card. How did I miss the coin? I was trying to hold the Animate Dead this whole time to avoid hitting that, because it's a 50-50 right now.
A pity.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
See, they forged it, but you don't have to forge it in order to get the spell, so I wonder if the opponent knows that. Maybe they forged it to get the new 4-mana weapon guy on? No, how could they? No, that couldn't possibly be it. Don't be silly.
Aren't they fascinating?
I think I just want to do a bunch of copying of my students so that...
Potential.
No, that's silly. Let's do this instead. It's a little bit more efficient.
Cleansed of evil.
Huh. I still think I want to do some shuffling to play around the plagues.
Aren't they
And we just say goodbye to the Love Everlasting. I think we probably just need to cut it from the deck. Too often we want to hold cards because they're removal-y stuff. Love Neverlasting. Wait, what's the 6-mana play here? Wait, what?
back to the lab?
That makes less sense. Alright.
That feels good. That feels good.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright. The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
More shuffling.
Those were priceless.
And more death rattles. Ignis is a lie pushed by Big Forge to push more forging. I believe it.
You making a big mistake. I see.
Okay, well now they just kind of die though, right?
Back to the lab.
You'll make a good servant.
Your deeds commend you.
Oh, come on.
Aren't they fascinating?
Nice. Alright, give me 1 second here. Alright, all we need to do is continue queuing into Death Knight with this deck, because that, especially Plague Death Knight, is terrible. Hey, GG, Heaven's Door. Sorry about the unfortunate draw there. I don't know how you solve the problem of Plague Death Knight, other than give them more plague cards, because I think that's like what it's lacking right now. But that becomes a problem if you give them more plague cards, then they can discover more plague cards in standard in particular, and then they have too many plague cards. I think it just really what it comes down to is shuffling stuff into your opponent's deck and relying on that is very rarely just going to be a reliable win condition. I don't know. It's a fun deck. I like playing it. I like playing against it. It just feels very weak compared to everything else right now. More forced draw, maybe? Forced draw is never, 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 never the solution to that deck's problems. Because what forced draw does is it draws the opponent's cards. Oh, that would have been interesting to see, had you gotten that down. But also, for the sake of my win rate, I'm glad you didn't. Alright, let's keep these two.
Hail, friend.
Be at peace.
Look for an insight off of these so that we can corrupt it with the student. I don't think I can beat either Kingsbane or Spectral Cutlass.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
So, that's a shame. Maybe additional copies of Aman'Thul can help me out here. Yeah.
Back to the lab.
It'll be more fun than losing to Kingsbane, though.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
We could also just, like, magically get our students large enough to just threaten lethal very quickly, but that's a pipe dream. Let's see if we can find a bat. Damage is not permanent right now, so there's no reason to commit to that. I just want to get multiple copies of Aman'Thul so I can get multiple copies of Big Taunts with Lifesteal to give me time to potentially set up.
Back to the lab.
Back to the lab. Oof. That's not what we needed there.
Job's done.
Tell me, Minnow, have you done as I asked?
The time remove Azeroth's potential. Heroes that champion order.
Job's done.
Gaily? Could go Rodden and copy him. Assuming. Never mind. They didn't copy anything from me, so that's a little bit different. Let's go here. I think I want to save that. I might need the healing. Oh, come on, man.
Amazing.
I've played so many of those students. And by so many, I mean 2. Alright, that does get added to the Rodden pool as well. Ow. Is it only played minions? Is it? Oh, you're right. That's a problem. Well. It will summon a lot of Aman'Thuls, though.
Well met.
Quality fries, thank you, Prime. Appreciate that.
Your head isn't as empty as it looks.
Well met.
And Hound, thank you for the Prime as well. Ooh, that was fortunate.
Amazing. By the Ascended.
I wonder what their options were that they missed on that.
The time reveals Azeroth's potential. Heroes that champion order.
What? You think you can take me?
And before Playbreaker memes?
Take this time to consider your past deeds.
Wait, they can't get the Inspire value.
Dangerous voyage. You in?
Get wrecked. Okay, well also I'm getting wrecked here. Another one? Oh, get sniped. That's the thing I was beginning to get afraid of. It was only a matter of time before they started drawing the weapon buffs.
Constellation is extra bright.
Let's hold this until we can get some more of the students queued up. Uh-oh. I've played a lot of Aman'Thul so far. Okay. I guess I've also played a lot of other cards.
constellation is extra bright.
Time reveal Azeroth's potential. Heroes that champion order.
I cannot do
Yeah, certified Ayaya moment. Okay.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Ugh. That's so bad for me. Oh no. Wait, I can Aman'Thul them. I cannot allow them to have those infinitely.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Wait, yeah, was this the right time for a... Was test good here? Oh, it's my test now. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, is it just gonna be cloudy forever now? Okay. Not a good summon off of that. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare for the rest of this game. I should just get the Rodden down soon, because I do have the Xyrella. I have Cannibalize at least. Oh god. Oh god. Do you don't have a weapon remover? I sure do don't. What I need is a fog removal. Do I need to quit out to get this to go away? Or do we just... Oh my god. Alright. They don't even have any more minions other than generated ones, right? It's just Zulag. Did a similar bug with the Kazakus potion? Yeah, I've encountered it before. But it's kind of funny. I don't know if you know this, chat, but we are ahead in fatigue. I want this dead. Nice. I don't know what to do here. The board is Aman'Thul. Go here. Oh, good lord. I thought it was just going to be a quick, quick vanish turn or something. Oh no, just what we needed is more clouds. Okay, let's not, shall we? Doesn't matter, this goes away. Oh god, so does this now. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is a nightmare. Well, there is only one solution here. No! They had another one? Ow. Oh no. Blizzard servers are on fire? My brain and ears are on fire. 16 durability is a bit much. Have you considered 17? I don't think the durability is likely to matter here. Yeah, I can't even see my cards, man. That would have been nice to have. This is so chaotic. Sure. A great roll here. Like, they're just gonna die in fatigue now because of the silver leaf poisons. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. Wait, which... it's the remove 2 again. This game. I haven't even played the Xyrella yet. Wait. What? Oh my god. Surely they didn't hit a Benedictus here, did they? Why did I even say that? And bring that into being? They're trying to avoid drawing now? Oh, the game crashed. Wait, what? What is going on? Oh my god, the game actually crashed. Got back just in time. Oh, we win. Sniped! Oh my god. What a disaster. Oh.